Welcome back to Classic Firearms. This one's pretty unique. This is the single barrel 12-gauge shotgun from Rock Island Armory Imports. So if you are looking for a shotgun that is under $150 that can be folded and put into a backpack, this may just be the shotgun for you. So let's dive in. Starting first with the barrel. You have a 20-inch barrel on this guy, and again, it is a single shot shotgun. That means you load each shot individually right here, plug it up, cock that hammer back, and boom. But starting with the front, you have a single gold front sight here and a slightly adjustable rear sight. So it flips into two different sights. You have kind of like a higher one and a little bit of a shorter one, depending on exactly what it is that you're going for. It is red and it does flip up. You can actually use this little knob right here to flip it up, but I almost find it easier to just pull it up with your thumb. But if it ever gets stuck, you can put a flathead screwdriver in here and manually twist it whichever way you want. So that's always nice. You do have a rear and a front sight. You can't say that for all shotguns. As we head on down, this is all polymer. So all the brown pieces that you see here, they are all polymer. Now, it does feel pretty solid. This isn't going to go anywhere. There's no flexing or movement to it. So all in all, I would say the build quality on that is what you would expect, which is pretty good. Beyond that, underneath, you also have two sling mounts, a front and a rear. However, if you're going out in the woods, you're going hiking, you're going out hunting, you can throw it on your back with a sling and be just fine. Now, moving on from the sling, up top, you do have, it is hammer fire. So just to show you, it's clear, there's nothing in that chamber, but that hammer does pull back. Of course, you pull the trigger and it goes bang. I'm gonna hold the gun up pretty high here so you can hear it really well, but there is no movement to the trigger itself. Once you start pulling the trigger, there's just a wall, and then bang. It's a very good trigger for a value shotgun, especially being a single barrel. It's good. It's what you would expect. The hammer is easy enough to pull back. It does have these little ridges on the back of it here that make it a little bit easier to actually actuate it with your finger without any, or with your thumb without any issue. And because the grip here comes straight back, this is very natural. This feels like exactly what you're supposed to do with it. It just works. And then beyond that, with that 12-gauge recoil, you do get a rubber butt pad. So again, that is going to help, as you've said before 100 times in the videos, it's going to help with any of that recoil from the 12 gauge, which is always nice because this thing's pretty light. It's coming in at 5.29 pounds, which is pretty light for really any gun. So in review, in case you missed it, you have a 20-inch barreled shotgun that can fold in half and store like this. Once you unfold it, you have a 36-inch gun overall. So overall, it does have a good bit of length to it. Weighing in at 5 pounds is going to make it on the lighter side, but that butt pad being rubber will help you mitigate some of that 12-gauge recoil. In case you're wondering, it does have a 3-inch chamber and is chambered, of course, in 12-gauge. Now, they do call this the wood grain finish. However, it is polymer. Just want you to be very clear about that. It's a sub $200 gun. It is what you would expect, but it is well built. I feel like I could do this all day. Now, you cannot sling it open. It will not move, right? So it is fairly sturdy. This hinge right here is very sturdy. And I did want to point that out before I finished up the review. It really does take some force to get this thing to fold out straight. So you have to do it with some intentionality. If you have any experiences with the Rock Island Armory Imports single barrel 12-gauge shotgun, specifically a 20-inch barrel, or really any of them, please leave a review down below. We would love to see your comments. That is all I have for you today. God bless. Stay safe. It is time to end. Now, I'm gonna go shooting.